What's going on, guys? This is Alec here and welcome to episode number 21 of my Swansea City career mode. Thank you all for the support on the last episode. I did ask briefly if you guys wanted to see another career mode run alongside this. So what I've done is in the description below I've put a poll. It's the first link in the description. Just go over there, and if you want to see another career mode, you don't have to vote if you don't want, but if you do want to vote on the next career mode, then I've taken all the suggestions in and put them into a poll. So like I said, if you do want to vote, go over there and just click on whatever team. It's really easy. You can do it on your mobile. You can do it on whatever you're on. It is really easy. You just got to click a button. But onto this episode, onto the first game of the episode, we've actually got a Premier League game up against Burnley. Now, Burnley are dead last at the table. They're doing awful in the league. So obviously, I'm pretty confident. I did start my strongest team, as you'll be able to see here. Andrew Robertson coming in at left back as well. I've enjoyed playing with him. Leon Britton still going strong in the team, and as you can see our bench there, we've got Eden Shaw, which we do need to give 10 appearances by the end of the season to make the board happy. As you can see, Burnley's team, no Andre Gray on the pitch. Ashley Barnes and Sam Vokes lead the line. They've also got a new player, Adiuti, I think, and Tarkowski. I think they're new players anyway, with Andre Gray, George Boyd and Jukovic on the bench. But like I said, obviously confident coming into this one against Burnley. They're not doing too well. I will say sorry for the lack of uploads lately as well, guys. I've not been too active on the channel. I uploaded an Ultimate Team video yesterday, but I've quickly realised that Ultimate Team is not the thing for everyone on my channel. So I'll try and get more career mode videos out, like I said. But yeah, sorry for the lack of uploads. My computer has been playing up a lot lately. But early on to this game, Mildo Barra hits the post. He'll come back to him. He'll come back to Baston. He'll come back to SIGURDSSON. And how are we not 1-0 up 10 minutes into this game? Barra, the first one, he hit the post, and then I think he had a rebound, which the keeper saved. Baston had a rebound, which got blocked, and then SIGURDSSON hit it straight at the keeper. It was just a really poor chain of events. But Kyle Norton tries to get away with a scorpion kick there, and a good cross into the back post, and it's a poor header. Goodmanson, I believe that was, straight into the hands of Michel Vorm. As you can see, a pretty lively first half here, even though there's been no goals, and we've got a chance here late on. Here's Borja Baston into Gylfi Sigurdsson, and it's a good block from Ben Mee just to hit it over from a corner, and that's what's going to do for the first half. Like I said, pretty energetic first half. I did make this video a little bit shorter just because I wanted to get it up tonight. As Burnley get another good chance there, so the highlights are a little bit shorter than they usually are, like I said, just because I want to get this video up tonight. But Leon Britton here with a good bit of play into Borja Baston. Baston will play that one out to Leroy Fair. Leroy Fair, he'll hang it up at the back post, and Baston with a really good chance. It just goes wide of the post. Tom Heaton, and here's Gylfi Sigurdsson now. He's getting pulled, and there's a poor tackle from Deriqua, and it'll be a penalty for us, Swansea, with 30 minutes from full time now. We still have been struggling to get a goal. We've had chances, but we haven't got a goal, and this is a massive chance for us. Deriqua, such a poor challenge. Sigurdsson did well to hold him off, but Sigurdsson will step up. He scored all his pens this season, and he'll add to that list into the bottom right-hand corner. Heaton did go the right way. He went there a little bit late, but regardless, he still scored. Gylfi Sigurdsson with a good penalty down in the bottom right, and we're 1-0 up now then. We've just got to keep this lead. As you can see here, Tom Heaton, he dives a little bit later, and that's what stops him from saving it. I mean, to be fair to Sigurdsson, it was really well placed, and that's his 16th goal of the league this season. He's been our best player by far, in my opinion. But Burnley is still pressing forward. They've got a good chance here, and it's a good save from Vorm. I think it was Hendrick that got the header in the end, and like I said, they're still pushing forward, trying to get a goal. Poor bit of defending here from Kyle Norton, and it comes into Andre Gray, and Andre Gray in the 88th minute equalises, just like Bournemouth did a couple of months ago now. It was early on in the season. They got a really late equaliser against us to go 1-1, and we do the same here against bottom of the league as well. These are the games that we need to be seeing out, but there is still time left, but I will show you the replay of this goal. It's a really good strike from Andre Gray. Like I said, he was on the bench at the start of this game, and Defoe passes it into him, and with his weaker left foot, there's no chance for Vorm saving that into the side net. And a really good finish from Andre Gray, and that's actually his 4th goal this season. I expect him to score a little bit more than that, but yeah, that's how that game ends. 1-1 against Burnley. I really thought I'd be able to do a little bit better than that, considering some of the results we've had this season as well. Andre Gray gets an 89th minute equaliser. It's so heart-wrenching when things like that go against you, but we are a while in the lead, so things like this don't really affect me too much, because like I said, we are in front of the table a lot. We're going to go straight into the next game just because there was nothing to do in between. There was some training, but like I always say, I don't really want to show you that because it's boring. But I think the league table will pop up a sec. Here it is. We're 6 points clear with a game in hand on Spurs. So Man United have also got the same amount of games played as us. So if they win, we'll be... well, I'm trying to do maths here. I probably shouldn't be. As you can see, Chelsea, they're playing a much better team compared to the last time we played them. They've got some new players there like Mauro Icardi and Laporte, I think, was starting. Like I said, last game they played against us, they played an absolutely awful team. But this team, they've got the likes of Hazard on, so I was a lot more concerned this game. As you can see, we had to change the team around just because this game was on a Thursday night. And I think the other game was actually on a Monday night against Burnley. So we only had a couple of days rest, but we've got like Sigurdsson and Baston still starting. Curtis Davis, our captain, and I think Barrow still started in this one. But... early on into the game, Memphis gets a little bit of space. I should have taken it in a little bit more past Ivanovic, but it's an easy save from Courtois. Gylfi Sigurdsson with the ball now. 21 minutes into the game. Poor tackle from David Luiz there, and it's still Gylfi Sigurdsson. He'll pull it back into Stephen Kingsley, and it's on his weaker foot. He drills it low, but it's a good save from Courtois. Here's Memphis now down the right-hand side, or left-hand side rather. It's down at Chelsea's right-hand side. Comes out to Jack Hawk. Jack Hawk into Barrow, and it's a rushed shot straight into the hands of Courtois. Courtois is a solid keeper, so any half chances I'm getting, they more than likely aren't going in, just because of how good he is. But Chelsea putting on some pressure now in the 50th minute. They didn't have any chances in the first half, that's why I didn't show you them. But here's Nemanja Matic. He'll play that one into Cesc Fabregas, who beats Regan Poole really well. Back into Matic, and how about that for a strike? When things like that go in against me, you can't even be annoyed. You've just got to stand there and appreciate it. What a finish from Nemanja Matic, the Serb. Great bit of play from Fabregas there to beat Regan Poole, and it comes in first time shot as well from Nemanja Matic. Not too well known for his shooting ability, but you can't argue when he puts something like that in the back of the net. But chances here for us later on into the game. Jack Hawk into Stephen Kingsley. Kingsley into Baston. Good turn past the left back, and a really cool and collected finish into the bottom left hand corner. 72 minutes into the game. I'm not going to lie, I'll probably take a draw at this point. As you can see, it comes into Kingsley here, who did a lot of attacking. That is such a good touch to pull it down past Marcus Alonso, as well as the finish to beat 89 rated Courtois, I think he is, and that's his 11th goal of the season. Really like Baston actually, but as you can see, Chelsea here, they're putting on the pressure. They've actually gone all out attacking. Kurt Zouma crosses the ball into David Luiz, and how about that for a save? I couldn't stop myself from laughing there, the fact that Zouma was crossing it to David Luiz on the counter attack. But as you can see, they have a corner here late on, and we head the ball out. And look at this. There's no defenders back from Chelsea. Joshua King, he'll run on. He came on off the bench. He's fresh legs. Joshua King hit the ball forward. Now then, there's two players in the middle. It's a 3 against 2 situation. Joshua King over to Nathan Dyer. He's let her run past him. Oh, what a shambles. I don't even know what that was. I was so tempted to edit that part out the video, but I had to show you. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. Absolutely gutted with that. We could have beaten Chelsea away. Yes, this game's going to finish 1-1. We go 2 draws for the episode. Sorry for the lack of uploads on the series, guys, but there will be one tomorrow. Thank you all for watching, and peace.